Hi guys, it's Del here from Spartan Racing again. I have got some update news on my rig thus far. So now I've incorporated the triple monitors. So I've gone from VR to triple monitors. And to be perfectly honest with you, I actually really like the triple monitors. I've actually been really enjoying it. So it gives me a few extra benefits. I can actually see my button boxes now and use them all properly. ACC is an amazing game on triples. I struggle with it in VR, but so I've just been, yeah, I'm actually quite liking it and quite happy. I got the Gigabyte G27 QCs. I didn't go for really expensive monitors because I just wanted to try it out first, and these were pretty reasonably priced for a 27-inch curve. And like I said to you, it's been a great experience. A lot of work getting them set up, getting the field of views right. There's a lot of great information out there from a lot smarter people than me, and I've just been yeah, actually having a really good time with them. So really been enjoyable. Now, the next step in this little episode was I went out and bought something today, which probably a little overpriced for what it is, but I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. I've heard a few mixed reviews about this product, and I thought, well, it's pretty unfair to make a judgment call and say anything against it until I've actually tried it. And what it is the ROG Bezel Free Kit. And I thought, well, you know, I'll go out and I'll buy one and I'll see how it works and see what it's like. I don't want to pass judgment on it. Like I said, there has been a lot of mixed reviews, but I just want to give this a go and see what it's about and form my own opinion. And then I'll continue on and let you guys know exactly what I think of it, if it's any good. I did go out, I bought it myself. I don't get anything for nothing. Everything I get here I pay for myself, so I can give my absolutely unbiased opinion on this without the threat of anyone saying that I'm doing this for payment, because I get no payment. So just to show you up the back, I've done a bit of wire work. I've put a power brick up there for the monitors so I can switch the monitors on independently, and then I've just run a lot of these alien type cable wraps down to the PC. I'm going to get a PC tray to put the PC up on the back, but at the moment it's sitting on the floor, and which is probably not a great spot for a PC, but it's still performing okay. And I also got a set of wheels, set of casters coming for the base of the rig, because man, this thing is a nightmare to move around when you have to. So not that I have to, but if I ever have to, I really want to put it back on wheels. So I'll be back very shortly, and I'm not going to do unboxings because I don't do unboxings. Plenty of people do that, but I'll get these on and get them set up, and then hopefully see if I can record what they look like. From what I understand, when you're trying to record them on video, it doesn't usually come out as well at what it actually does look like when you're looking at them yourself, but I'll let you know my impressions. So here we are. I guess this is my eye view from sitting in my sim, and as you can see, it's pretty good. It probably may not come up as well on camera as what it does when you're sitting here looking. There was a couple of things. I had a zero bezel. If I go to the view settings and I put my bezel back, mouse work. If I put my bezel back to where it was originally using the NVIDIA span software, which it actually was on 0, was looking really good. You can see I've got that step there. It's not so bad on this side, but it's definitely an issue on there. So what I did is I just changed the bezel until everything lined up, which was ended up being -16, and I'll save that quit out, go into the car. So as you can see, and again, I don't know how this shows up until I have a look at the video. There's a couple of things, like for instance, this section here is a little bit lighter. You can see a very fine, a little bit of distortion through the middle here from where I'm sitting. Probably doesn't show so much on camera. And there's a little tiny dark line down here for the edge of the plastic. And over this side, a little bit lighter in the tone here, and a bit of a dark line just down here from the edge of the plastic. Again, some refraction from the edge of the plastic, but you know what, compared to the bezel, that's absolutely nothing. It actually looks pretty good. Now, they do recommend, when I was reading up about these, that they're designed for flat screens, but I've got 27-inch curves, and it was a little bit of a task to get them to fit up correctly, because the little brackets that they supply underneath, when you've got some areas on the back of your screen, that kind of areas where some of the electronics are in the inside the molding, these little brackets don't quite clip up there really that well. But so it took a moment to get them in the right position, and there's a little sort of defined line that you'll see down the middle of them when you look at them, and that sits right in the middle of where your bezel is. But to be perfectly honest with you, sitting here looking at this, I think once you start racing and getting around the track, you really, it's just going to become a something that you'll just not notice, and it actually works. I'm surprised. It's really interesting. It does mess up some of the text. Up the top here is a little bit blurry, but you can still read it. It's not a big problem. But this and the same, the text up here, you might be able to see. I'll get a bit closer. You can see how you get this sort of refraction effect, but you can still read the main part of the text in the center. So I could easily fix that by just moving the menu, moving the HUD over a little bit, and you won't notice it. So this is actually pretty good. I must say, I'm not unimpressed at all. It's expensive in Australia. They're about $233. So, you know, for a couple of pieces of plastic, that's a lot of money. But it's what they call, lenticular plastic. So it's got a series of grooves that refract light in different angles. And so it's a pretty specialized plastic. And then, of course, you're probably paying an inordinate amount for 10-cent little mounting brackets. They're designed for 27-inch monitors. There is a video online that one of the really good sim guys did, and his name eludes me at the moment, and I apologize. He showed how to fit these up to 32-inch monitors, where you don't actually use the mounting brackets. You just put a bit of felt in on the edges to protect that. But you have to be really careful, because this plastic scratches really, really easily. So when you're handling it and when you're putting it in, just be super careful. But if the bezels really annoy the crap out of you, then it's actually pretty good. I'm like I said, I'm not unimpressed at all. So I think, I'm pretty happy. I hope this helps, and I hope you guys can see what I'm seeing. And like I said, sometimes when you're filming these things, they don't actually tend to come out on camera as well as what they do when you're looking at them by eye. Now, hopefully by either around Christmas time or a little bit after Christmas, I'm hoping not too far, but it'll probably be in January, I've got another little edition coming, which I'll do another video on that when it turns up. It's something I've been looking forward to getting. I won't say much about it at the moment, but you guys will definitely be the first to know once I get it in and get it installed. Again, thank you everyone for the awesome comments, and thank you for the feedback, and please subscribe. I've got a lot of people viewing, but not as many people subscribing, and subscribing is the thing that really, really helps me. But I do appreciate, I try to answer everybody who leaves me a message. good, bad or ugly, and I've had a couple of ugly ones, but you know, I answer them back. But thank you very much for all your support. Talk to you again.